We are live again. It is the Best Ball Barbecue, and today is day number 127. 127 consecutive drafts. So make sure you go down there, tap that sub button. 1250 subs. We're doing a scouting combine, 40-yard dash, bench press reps, and longest football toss. 1,500 subs. 24-hour live stream is coming at you. We did it last year. We'll be doing it again this year if we can get to 1,500 subs before the start of the NFL season. Make sure you drop a like and tap that bell. Notifies you when I go live. You make it easy to get in my drafts, so make sure you go do all of those things. We're going to hop into some more Puppy but Superflex today. We're going to do the Weddle. This Weddle is, I think, honestly more fun than the trivia. The Weddle is so much fun. I have a blast doing it. So we're going to do Weddle. We're going to get some players right on that because we know ball. And then we're going to do some more Puppy but Superflex. Before we do any of those things, though, let's hit the intro.
Welcome to the Madhouse.
Nick, Tyler, Justin, Scott, Omega. We got This Is Fine. Hardman, how is everyone doing today? Let's give us a rip. Here we go. Let's give us a rip. Again, we always start with Darnell Mooney. One of these days I'm going to be right. Imagine. Okay, receiver in the NFC. This is good. Younger receiver, taller receiver. Younger receiver in the NFC and taller. Let's go with younger, taller receiver. I think wasn't it Neighbors yesterday? I thought it was Neighbors. Younger, taller, it's like 6 foot. Let's go younger, taller guy, NFC. Let's go with trying to think of I'm trying to go, I want to get this right like the first time, so I'm really thinking here. Younger, taller receiver in the NFC. Let's go how about I was going to say George Pickens. Let's go George Pickens. I don't know if he counts, but because he's technically on the, I don't know if it's okay. So he's still listed as Pittsburgh here. Okay, that's not fair. He is 6'3" though, so there we go. We did get some information out of that. 6'3", younger. So this guy's like a rookie. Who got drafted? Okay, who were the rookie receiver? Is it Marvin? It's Marvin Harrison, I think. It's not Marvin Harrison. Okay, 22. So definitely that draft class. I don't know how old Tet McMillan is. I don't even know if rookies are in here. It's not Harrison though. Who is okay? So let's just Roma Dunes. I don't think Roma Dunes is 6'3" though. Who were the rookies last year? We had Marv Neighbors. He's not 6'3". Could it be those are AFC guys? I'm just trying to go through the first round here. Marv Neighbors, Adunze, BTJ, QJ. What about Leggett? He's actually older. He's not even 22 though. He's like 24 because isn't he old as shit? I don't think he's. No, everybody played for a year. I don't think it's Leggett. Yeah, he's 24. I don't know why I guess Leggett. Who is this? 22 years old. So this is literally like a rookie from last year's class. It's not Worthy. It's not Keon Coleman. It's not Ricky. Is it Okay, so it's not the NFC South, not the NFC West. So this is NFC East or NFC North. NFC East, so Cowboys. No one on the Cowboys. Nobody on Philly. Nobody on the Giant. It's not Neighbors. He's not 6'3". It's not Neighbors, and it's not Commanders. It's not Terry. It's nobody on there. Okay, so it's got to be NFC North. Addison, no. JJ, no. Adunze. Is Adunze 6'3"? I don't think Adunze is 6'3". DJ, Burden, no. Let's see. Green Bay. Golden. Is it? I don't think Rome is 6'3", though. You guys think it's Rome? Is he really 6'3"? Is he really? Oh my God, it is Rome. Okay. I thought he was like 6'1" or 6 foot. Okay. I just wasn't familiar with how tall Rome was. That's a great call, BP. Great call. I was going to say, because Rome was like my first guess. I just didn't think he was that tall. All right, let's go with the hard one real quick here, too. Again, let's go. Let's go, Caden Ellis. Oh, nothing right. Fuck. All right. Let's try an offensive side of the ball. Let's just go Mooney again. Okay, is a receiver. Or not a receiver. That just means it's on offense, I think. So an offensive player. Let's maybe try a running back here. Let's see. Okay, maybe not a running back. 6'3". Like this is a tall person. So let's go O-line. Or no. Maybe not O-line because their jersey number is in like the 40s. So let's try like a tight end then. Let's go tight end, a younger tight end. This could just be it's not Atlanta, it's not Kyle Pitts. Let's try a younger tight end. Let's go with an under 55. So a jersey number between 1 and 55. So is there like a tight end who's like single digit jersey number in the NFC? Bowers, anybody else? Just running through them in my head. Carolina. Let's try like JT Sanders. I don't know why that came in my mind. Let's go with Jatavion. Oh no, he's number 0 though, and Mooney's number 1. It's not JT Sanders. Oh yeah, AFC tight end. Yeah, it's AFC tight end. You're right. Sorry, it's AFC tight end. Okay. Let's go Denver, Kelsey. Okay, Denver, KC, Tennessee. No. Jackson. No, not Jacksonville. Indianapolis. No. Houston. No. And who's the last team I'm missing there? Okay, what about Chargers? No. Raiders? No. AFC North. Bengals? No. Steelers? No. Ravens? It could be Isaiah Likely. Okay, not a tight end. Still offense though. He's 80. I don't know why I thought that. I don't know why. I thought he was a single digit number. Okay, not a tight end. Receiver, tight end. This got to be an old lineman then. It's definitely not a fucking running back, and it's not a QB. I don't think. AFC North. So not AFC North. Let's go AFC South O lineman. Let's just AFC South O lineman. But no, that doesn't match up unless their numbers in the 50s. Like maybe it's Quentin Nelson because he's a 50s number. It is O line, so it's a 50s number. AFC South. So okay, not AFC North, not AFC. Let's go AFC East. This is where the ball knowing comes in with the AFC, the O lineman stuff. So let's see if I can get this. Okay, AFC North, AFC South. Younger O lineman. So let's go like AFC East. Let's go like who was like a guy who got drafted recently. AFC East like tackle or something. Jets. Not Membu. Pats. Who else we got? Miami. I can't remember if any of those guys drafted anybody. And then Bills. I don't know any of those guys. Okay, what's the other one we're missing? AFC West. Let's go. Let's go with who was the guy, the Kingsley, the guy the Chiefs drafted. What's that guy's name? It's like Kinsley. What's that guy's first name? He's literally from BYU. I don't know his first name though. Kingsley. I think isn't his last name Kingsley? I think it's this guy. Yeah, that's who I'm thinking of. Yeah. Okay, so it's not him. It's not. So it's an AFC East O lineman. AFC East O lineman that was like just drafted. So this guy's like 23, I think. 23 or 24. Drafted in the past couple years. Okay, Dolphins. I got nothing. New England. I got nothing. Bills. I got nothing. And then Jets. Didn't the Jets? Oh, is this Fashanu? Olo Fashanu? Okay, not Fashanu. Fuck. Will Campbell. I don't know if the rookies are in here. I'll give it a try though. Yeah, Will Campbell could be good. Okay, AFC. Yeah, he's 21. So this guy, Jesus. Okay, is tall as shit. This guy is tall as fuck. He's like 6'7". He's taller than 6'6". Who is this fucking guy? Not Jets, not New England. So it's either Miami. Did Miami draft a tackle? Oh, the Kelvin Banks. This could be Kelvin Banks. I don't know how tall Kelvin Banks is though. What's that guy's name? Banks. Who's the guy that just drafted? Okay, he's not. It's the guy. The Dolphins. No, they didn't draft it a lot. Why am I'm stupid. So it's Dolphins or who? Jets? No, Dolphins or Bills. Who did the fucking Bills draft at O-line? Did they draft somebody? Bills O-lineman that's like 23. Oh, I got nothing. I actually have nothing. You guys have Bills or Dolphins? Oh, it's gonna kill me when I see it too. Dolphins O lineman. Only thing I think is like Robert Hunt, but he's way older than that. They drafted they had I got nothing. I'm gonna give up. Can I just give up? I'll just do this. Who was it? They need to tell me who. Patrick Paul. I've never even heard of that guy. That's where my ball knowing goes out the window. I don't know who fucking Patrick Paul is. So yeah, my streak was 4 though. Is there 2022? I'm not doing the Pro Bowl. Okay, let's actually get. We're 10 minutes in. We haven't even done a draft yet. So here we go. Freaking okay. That was a stupid hard one. Does anybody know who that is? I've never heard of that guy in my life. Never heard of that guy in my life. But here we go. We're going puppy Superflex. I got my. Let's just go 20 seconds in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Win for 8. Hop in here if you want to drive with us, puppy Superflex. I uploaded my Superflex exposure. So I'm through, I think, 27 drafts. So I felt like that was a good enough sample size to put my Superflex exposures in here. And look how much Josh Allen I have, excuse me. I have 25.9% Josh Allen. I have 7 shares of Josh Allen in the Superflex. I don't know how I've gotten so lucky with all those whatchamacallit. Just the draft slots. We could even get him here depending on what Buckeye does, you know. So who do we got in here? BP, LaDainian Tomlinson, good to see him. see if he's like Gilbert Arenas drafted in here. Rocco Jamaica, Schuster, and Isaac. How we all doing today? We got Buckeye in here and King Schuster. So 2 Ohio State fans. Love it. Oh man. Here we go, man. Here we go. Hope everyone's having a good Saturday so far. How's everyone doing on this fine Saturday? Oh, got to the gym early today. That felt good. I was out of the gym today by like 10. I think I was out of there by like 10:30 or 10:20. Love to see it. I don't have to, get in the streaming early today too. Okay, let's go Lamar. I almost got like no Daniels, but fuck it. Let's go Lamar. Lamar. Shitter. All right. Start off with Lamar here. I need like no chase through 20 whatever drafts. Chad, is that bad? Just full fading chase in the Superflex. I just take QB here. I don't know if I've gotten that many draft slots even to take chase. Who else do I have an absurd amount of? A lot of CMC, a lot of Derrick Henry, a lot of Achane too. Okay, this is good. It's good to finally have my Superflex exposures in here so we can kind of, nail, see where we're blind, what our blind spots are. What's this contest? This thing, like, how's this thing filling? 13%. How long has this thing been open? Like 5 days? 4 or 5 days, something like that. That's actually pretty good. This thing to be open for like a month. This is best case scenario. Yeah, he is a bet. Yeah, it's funny because Justin Jefferson was like because he was the 101. He was the 101 like receiver last year, right? Him or like a CD, and like they went at like 7. Like I think he's fine at 7. I might even take him at 6. I feel like I might take Saquon. I'm probably taking Saquon or Bijan over Chase, though, to be honest. Like, the running back just matters more. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. You can get, like, Marv in, like, the 3rd. And it's just – or Marv in, like, the 4th, excuse me. Marv in, like, the 4 or 5 turn. So, Saquon, Bijan go off the board here. All right. Again, 40 likes for our second draft. So make sure you get on there, tap the like button. We got 15 right now, so make sure you tap that like button and tap that sub button as well. It's best ball summer, man. It's finally warm out where I am. Feels really good. So love it. I saw BBG stream like 2 more hours after I left last night. That's crazy. Him and Neil were just ripping through them. They were up late. Wasn't it like a 3-hour stream? How late did that stream go last night for BBG? He was live for 3.5 hours last night. That thumbnail is ridiculous. Love to see it though. Love to see it. All right. Anything interesting going on in this room? Bijan Genti got Gibbs CD. It's kind of interesting. Baker, JJ. Not a lot of QBs coming off the board here. We might actually get some fun QB values here. Let's see here. I have a lot of Lamar, Derrick Henry together, actually, so far. Justin, pray for my QB build. What'd you start with, Justin? You went Saquon McCaffrey. That's actually pretty fun though. Starting Saquon McCaffrey. I feel like I need to do like more hero RB, zero QB stuff. I feel like I always just get two, which like obviously is not a bad strategy, but see, I think why I dropped Achane so much because he's just like the only running back left in this tier. Probably gonna chill on that this draft. Maybe we just go with some of these receivers. You know, I got what was that one share? One share of Amon-Ra, one share of Neighbors, no shares of Nico. I will say, yeah, let's go Neighbors here. Yeah, because we can get a late QB thing with him too. So it just opens up a stack QB later, which isn't that easy to do in this contest where you go the weapon first, then get the quarterback. So I think I like the idea of doing that. Okay. Nico goes. And let's see what this drafter does here. Probably going to go Achane, right? As Josh Allen, Nico goes Purdy. We're definitely going Jordan Love. Game stacking Lamar and Jordan Love. Like that's just super, super something that I want to do, right? I mean, it just feels like game stacking these QBs is just awesome, right? I made the example, you know, kind of every time I do these streams, but if you would have had Burrow and Bo Nix last year, like that would have been a really good QB room. And Bo Nix is actually cheap. Like that was something I actually think I did quite a bit just to game stack that. You know, Ravens, Green Bay, great game in Green Bay, but I mean, it's fine. They're both cold weather teams. It's not like it's Miami playing in Green Bay or something like that. So I think game stacking those QBs is, you know, something it's very easy to do. You can do that every single time if you wanted. What are other like game stack stuff? I've seen people go get Mahomes and Bo Nix. That's something you can definitely get as well. Burrow and Kyler's harder to get. I have done it. I think I have one team with Burrow and Kyler. Baker and Tua, you can do. I think BP has the opportunity to actually do that right here on the turn if he wants it. So Baker Tua is another easy one. You can go Dak and Daniels is an easy one to get. Goff and JJ is an easy one to get. Herbert and Stroud, like you can actually game stack a lot of these QBs. The only one that's like legitimately unattainable is Buffalo, Philly. Like you'll never be able to game stack those two QBs. I think that's like the only one though. Is there any other one that's like just not even close to being attainable? Because you can get Caleb Purdy if you really wanted to. I think that might be the only one that is just like impossible to get. So just kind of interesting looking at that. All right. Bo Nix, Kyler, Trey McBride, CJ Stroud out of LaDainian Tomlinson there. Yeah. I think let me see if I can find my Burrow because I know I have it. I remember I was like, dude, this team's fucking sick because I got the Burrow Kyler. Let me see. Let me find it here real quick. I think I did it like I draft a lot, so I'm gonna have to try and find this thing. Where is it? Burrow Kyler, where are you? Give me a sec. Just clicking through all these. Maybe I think I did it. I could have swore I had a. Oh yeah, here it is. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, this is my Burrow Kyler team. I'll pull it up after this. I was gonna say I was like I feel like I remember getting Burrow Kyler. There we go. Okay, let's go with fix this after in a minute. Let's go with love Penix, man. Love Penix. I feel like I'm good with these two. I need to get RB. Let's go Kyron. Maybe Penix falls back around, and then we can game stack that up. I'd rather just go Brees, actually. I think I just like Brees more. Let's go Brees. And then Buckeye here. Who we thinking? Vegas. Like I want to draft Penix, but I just don't think I need him on this team, Baltimore. Yeah. I mean, I'm conflicted. I am very conflicted. Okay, Penix goes. do I need like Tua or Stafford or Geno? I guess would stack up with week 17 with Neighbors, but I don't think I need it. Let's stay with the receiver here. I feel like I don't do this enough. Let's go with Marv. Let's go with Marv there. Let's do it. There we go. Drake Davis asking, what overlay do you have to see game stacks and player exposures? You know what, Drake? That's a great question. I appreciate you asking that question because we use here. Let me tap over here. We use bestballoverlay.com. Code PPR Tyler for 25% off each month. It's $30 with my code, 40 without. I hate that it does that for right now. I'll fix it. But PPR Tyler for 25% off each month. So actually, we have something to talk about real quick. Here, let me give this a refresh. We have something to talk about. So Best Ball Overlay is doing a little challenge for the month of June, and Pat said it kind of starts this week. So any one of the ones I get this week will apply. Whatever creator, so like whoever's code gets used the most, so like between me, BBG, whoever else is sponsored by it, is going to win $100 of cold hard cash for whoever gets the most signups in the month of June for Best Ball Overlay. Here's what I'm going to do. Okay. I want to fucking win. Okay. And here's what I'll do. If we win, if you guys use, again, code PPR Tyler for bestballoverlay.com, links in the description. Again, you get to see all of they're coming out with a new website like the next day. Let me just say this right now. As soon as that comes out, it's going to be freaking awesome. That thing looks unbelievable. The stuff you can do on there, the player combos, the graphs, like it's the ultimate portfolio, just like management and like just roster baiting thing you could ever have. So I'm truly excited for you guys to see the website, kind of relaunch from what it was last year. It was awesome last year. This year's website blows last year's website out of the freaking water. But at the very least, like you still get all the exposures, you still get the player combos that tells you who's stacked up and all that. But back to what I was saying, whoever gets the most signups gets $100. The creator gets $100. If we get the most signups, I will give the $100 back to the community. Okay, I will give it back. I will either do. I'll either get. What would you guys rather have? 100 all to one person, or like a BBM to 4 people? 25 to 4 people. I think we would do a 25 to 4 people. I think that'd be more fun. 4 people get a BBM, and yeah. So again, if you use my code PPR Tyler, and we win the contest for June, I'm gonna give the $100 all back to everybody, or like random draw. We'll do a wheel and that whole jazz. So if you sign up, and we'll just obviously do it among the people who I guess I would say anyone who has the overlay right now, because I know there's some people that do have the overlay. BP, you count for this as well. I heard that you count. Because I asked him, I was like, dude, BP did 2 days before whatever. So but yeah. Let me see here. Okay, let's do Richardson's interesting, but I'm not in. Let's go K-Dub for sure. K-Dub. And then I think it's just Zay Flowers. Stack that up, right? Maybe go running back. I think we're fine though. Brees and Walker isn't the worst QB room or RB room, excuse me. I like to get Zay here. I don't know. Probably pass on Dart. Again, I'm fine with just go rolling with 2 and then maybe taking a late just Hail Mary on a third. Especially when I'm starting like 2 in the first, 3 rounds. Like I'm especially with Lamar, like I'm making a bet that they're gonna be, these guys will be pretty freaking good. Let's go Zay, stack it up. But yes. So so again, sign up with my code PPR Tyler. The link's in the description. It'll bring you right there. This is super easy to get on your desktop. The instructional video for like you to actually get the overlay in Underdog, the video is like, I think less than 2 minutes. It's incredibly easy to set up. Even if you're not tech savvy at all, Pat has a video. He walks through it with you. And it's just an awesome tool to have. Like, I can't imagine. Like, it's so nice that you can also just split it up by, like, these are my Superflex only exposures. So I know these are not all my 2025 drafts, just Superflex. So I like that you can do that as well. And it's just, the tool is just, it's so much better than what they came out with originally. And they kind of kept everything the same price. So again, $30 with my code a month, 40 without. It's 25% off. And again, if you do sign up, and this is just, even if you have the tool right now, because obviously, like, if you have the tool from my code before, you can still be eligible to win a BBM. So what I'm going to do, if you sign up with my code, Screenshot, send it to me on Twitter. I actually just realized I had my DMs closed. I don't know how that happened. I didn't even know I did, but send it to me on Twitter of just like you signing up or like a confirmation email or something like that. Or just I'll probably just take your word for it and just tell me you signed up. It's pretty easy to verify. So just do that and then send it to me, and then you'll be entered in like the wheel. If we win with 4 people signing up, then those 4 people will just get the BBM, or like whoever already has the overlay. Because I think Anthony already has the overlay via my code. I know BP signed up yesterday, so we'll just run it like that. So obviously, if you sign up, send me confirmation, you're entered in the drawing for one of the free BBMs. So that's if we win too. So assuming we win, which again, and I want to fucking win. You know, why wouldn't I want to win? It's kind of, you know, Pat knows how to, you know, he really knows how to really get me going. He's like, we're going to make a competition out of this. So yeah. All right. That's the ad read. That was a long ad read, but again, that was the first time I was talking about it. So I kind of need to do that whole thing. Yeah. I agree. Brees Kyron for sure. Hartman for sure. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. A lot of good running backs here. I'm definitely in on a lot of these guys, so we'll see kind of who falls to us. Godwin goes. Yeah, I want Judkins, Caleb, or Pollard. If this drafter takes Kazi, don't do it, brother, dude. Come on, baby. Don't you dare slow roll me. Thank you. I mean, Dart after ADP with Neighbors is a fucking no-brainer. That is a no-brainer. Like, maybe I can even push it around. Maybe I should have drafted Caleb first and then gone Dart because this draft already had 3 QBs. But in these Superflex contests, no badge. You just never fucking know. So I think Dart was definitely the pick there. Dart with the Neighbors falling is awesome. Love that. Love that for me. That's great. That is great. All right, 1 pick away. I definitely want Caleb here. If I don't get Caleb, Swift is fine. We'll week 16. God damn it. Okay. Yeah, we're good at receivers. Zay, Marv, Neighbors. This is definitely Swift or somebody else. I think it's just Swift. Is it a Green Bay piece? No, you can get Green Bay later. Let's go Swift. Harmon asked if I would ever start 3 straight QBs. No, never. There's just no reason for you to. There's no reason. Again, are there outs? Yes, there's outs with almost everything you can do in contests like these. But why would you start 3 QBs? Did anybody start 3 QBs? I don't think so. Because again, let's look at it here, right? Let's say I started 3 QBs. Let's say I went Lamar, Purdy, Love. Okay, let's just say I did Lamar, Purdy, Love. One of these guys is not going to be hitting my lineup in week 17 when it matters. So I'm basically wasting a roster spot on a guy that I know for a fact, because you cannot have 3 QBs hit your lineup. I know for a fact one of those guys in the 3rd round is not going to hit my roster slot in week 17. You know who can hit my roster slot in week 17? JT, BTJ, HN, any of these other running back receivers, Neighbors, Nico, who will fall, Henry will fall. Like, all of those guys can hit my roster slot. Like, there's just no reason for you to go 3 straight QBs. And even like 3 of the first 4 rounds, it's still like, again, it's the same thing. You're wasting a 4th round pick on a guy who and maybe it just depends on the build. Like, 3 of the first 4, 3 of the first 5, generally something I don't want to do. Depends what my team looks like. And, game stacks, are some of the ways where maybe I would go against that rule. But 3 QBs in the first 3 rounds is something you should never do. Like, just never do it. It's the same thing with Bowers and McBride. Like, you should not be drafting Bowers at least the 3-4 turn. You should not be drafting McBride at least the 4-5 turn. I get why this drafter did it. They stacked him up with Kyler, so I get it. But it's just like, again, Bo Nix, Kyler. Imagine, like, I've seen people do it where it's like they have 1 QB. Let's say they go Genty, and then they go Kyler, Genty, McBride, right? You're pretty much passing up on Justin Herbert, Drake May, Dak Prescott for a tight end. And I get it stacked up, and I get, positional value and all that. But if you're just looking at like who's going to score more points, who's going to be a better contributor to your roster, it's Herbert, it's May, it's not Trey McBride. It's just not. So And again, is there outs with this stuff? Yes, there's always outs, but I just don't think it's. I'm more concerned about the process. I want to have good process. I don't want to I'm not really a big outcome driven guy, as Kobe said. The outcome doesn't really matter. It's the figuring out that matters. I'm a process kind of guy, so I just feel like really just starting with the 3 QBs, the tight end stuff, just not something I really want to do. So, okay, let's see here. 3-3-3-0. Fun little build we got going on. Shakir goes. Who are RBs here? No Charbonnet because we have K-Dub. Warren could be not bad. I don't think this drafter is going to go Warren, though. I think we could even just get – is it Andrews or Mooney here? I think it's Andrews. I don't think we still get – even in Superflex, we have a shit ton of Mooney. Let's just go Andrews, dude. Let's go Andrews. Get that Baltimore thing going. And then we can really chill on tight end here for a while. And then I don't think this drafter is going to go Warren, A, because he's got 4 RBs and has Caleb Johnson. Just don't think that they go Warren, so we can just kind of get another RB there. It's Warren or it's ETN for me. I don't love the ETN shout. We don't have, and none of it's correlated anyway. I think we just go Warren. Russell Wilson falling past ADP too. That's interesting. It's 2 Giants guys. It's not a bad idea going Russ here. Fuck. Let's do it. I want to do it. I think it's a big enough of a fall. 17 picks past, double Giants. Yeah, we're kind of, it's a handcuff QB situation, but I know I'm like, unless fucking Jameis plays, then I guess that's a scenario where I'm fucked. But I don't know. I kind of like that. Again, it's only because Russ fell. I passed on it, I think, in the last round. But it's something that, I'm not going to do this all the time, but I think on this build, it makes sense. I think this will be the only time that I might even ever do this. But Lamar, Love, and then we have Jackson, Dart, Russ. So I think that's fine. Let's do it. And we'll obviously be stopping at 4 QBs. Yeah, we spent a lot of capital at QB, but I don't know. All right. Let's see. I'm give back to some comments here. Contests are so big, you need to be right on the 2 QBs you take. Taking 3 puts you at a disadvantage to the teams. Taking an elite position player in 2 QBs took a while for that to sink in. 100% agree, TCal. 100% agree. I couldn't agree with you more. Because like there's a guy down here that hits every fucking year. Like Bo Nix, like if you drafted Bo Nix last year and I think I actually had a good amount of Bo Nix last year. I can't remember how much did I have last year. I'll find that out here in a second. I think like Bo Nix was like one of the last QBs getting taken in Superflex, and then he just smashes. Like great pick. Like is it Milrow? Does he get playing time? Is it Russell Wilson? Is like Tyler Shook kind of feels like the Bo Nix pick. Again, he's not a first round pick, but it feels similar. What if Dart's really good? What if Richardson just plays all 17? Like Rodgers, actually fucking plays football. Daniel Jones, like there are some guys down here where I think it gets intriguing. Where if you take some dart throws, or maybe you just really think Rodgers is going to play football. If you think Rodgers signs with the Steelers, like you should be taking him every draft. It's just kind of as simple as that. All right, 2 picks away. Loveland goes. I don't think I need Bateman here. Kraft I'd be in consideration of. We don't have any Green Bay stacks yet. I feel like this is kind of the last. I have a ton of Kraft. I have 29% Kraft. Let's just go Kraft. Get the stack. We need a stack. And we can even go 2 tight ends on this. And then let's go definitely RB here. Receiver, what? Yeah, we're good on receiver. Let's go RB for sure. Anybody that stacks up? Not really. No game stacks really to speak of. Benson's fine. White, Ray Davis. I kind of want to go upside in this room. Feels like we got a lot of projected volume. Let's try and shoot for the moon here. And I think Trey Benson would be that click if we're trying to shoot for the moon. Also correlated with Arizona with our Marv, so that makes some sense. Let's go Trey Benson here. I fell asleep while waiting to get in a lobby last night and autoed. Somehow I got Hurts, Baker, and Kyler from the 4 hole. Was that 3 QBs in a row though? Hurts, Baker, and Kyler from the. That's actually kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. What's going on, Nolan? Yeah, we're always grinding out here, baby. Again, guys, if you haven't subbed to Nolan, go give Nolan a sub. I said I want to get into 50 subs. He's at 42 right now. I want to get him to 50. Nolan and I drafted a killer BBM team yesterday. It was an awesome BBM team. So if you missed that stream, go check that one out from yesterday. And then BBG came on and we all drafted a Superflex team together. But if you're not subbing Nolan, go sub to Nolan. I want to get this guy to 50. I'm probably just going to plug his channel every day until he gets to 50 because that was the goal, and I feel partially responsible that he's not there yet. So make sure you go sub to Nolan. He's streaming about 3-4 times a week to kind of just getting into the game. So go show him some love, hang out with him in the live streams, all that jazz. So all right. Okay, here. What are we thinking? What's our build? 4-4-3-2. We're good at we're fine at RB. I wouldn't say we're great. Receiver, we're fine. Tight end, we're more than fine. I might even just go 2 tight ends in this team, to be honest, and just hammer running backs and receivers the rest of this draft. That might be the move. Maybe I shouldn't have not gone Andrew so I could have got Likely. That might have been the play there. Might have been the play. 250 for a big dog draft, dude. I don't even have 250 to be throwing around right now. I normally would take you up on that, but I don't even have 250. I'm barely sure. That's why I'm hanging out on these $5. I appreciate the offer. I wish I could say yes to this, but financially I just cannot. Sorry. So I had to donate $2 to say that. That's on me. I wish I could say yes, Justin, but I just simply cannot. Appreciate it too, though. Appreciate the 2. Again, I guess, I get some people have done that. I think it's been a couple times already. If you want to get your team roasted by Donald Trump, I think what we say as a $5 dono. $5 gets you roasted by Donald, or 10. I think it was 10. It was 10 or 5. I'll probably accept 5 to be honest. Or you donate a Memby. We'll also that's about $5 too, or 2 Memby, something like that. So if you want your team roasted by Donald at the end of the draft, yeah, there we go. Dude, I mean, yeah, Uber. Oh my God. So for those of you who were on BBG stream last night, I obviously left and I went out, had a really fun night. On the way to the bar, like a block away, I'm in the back of this Uber. Like I'm like a block away from the bar. We got fucking rear-ended. Just not like smoked, but like enough to be like, felt like I was in bumper cars. Like I didn't really get whiplash or anything, but we got fucking smoked in the Uber. Like it was just rear-ended. I was like, fuck. Like I think I've only been in like one car accident. I wasn't driving. It was my buddy in Georgia because he's a terrible driver. That was a long time ago though. Let's go with the big Q. But just fucking smoked. And it was like got out. It was like some fucking, and we were in the city. Like we weren't even like on the freeway. We were like downtown in North Loop, which if you're from Minnesota, it's just like kind of like where like the nightlife is. So, like just a regular, like bar street. Like the traffic wasn't moving fast. Like it was like we were at like a stoplight, and this guy who was just behind us just fucking hit us. It was crazy. And I was like, what is going on here? Let's go Tillman. I like McMillan too. Let's just go Tillman though. God, that was nuts. So I just got out and because I was a block away from the bar. I was like, I gotta stick around here and fucking, let these two deal with it. It was like some 21-year-old too, like 21, 22-year-old kid, and just like I look back and he's like, and he gets out. He's like, I'm fine. Don't worry. He's like, dude, don't ask if you're fine. You just smoked this poor guy Uber. If I ruined his night. If I ruined the Uber driver's night. Crazy, bro. So I just got out and went to the bar. Tipped him a little extra. I think it was a $20 ride, $5 tip, 25%, I tipped him like 5% extra for getting smoked. Oh, man. I was kind of like self-conscious, on the way back. I was like, fuck. Then I get smoked again. I almost told the Uber, I was like, hey, I got last Uber I was in, got rear-ended. I want that to happen to you. But yeah, I'm fine. No, that's exactly. I'm fine. No one asked. Literally no one asked. You just ruined this guy's entire night. Crazy, bro. I'm just happy it didn't happen on like the freeway. You know, that would have sucked. Just kind of happened on the freeway. Then I would have been like, yeah, I probably wouldn't walk to the bar in that scenario because I was a block away. I was like, yeah, I'm getting out. Have a good night, dude. Have a good night. This room is unhinged. What do you mean? What's wrong with this room? You got who's your creepies? May, Young, and Shook. God damn. Jesus. All right. Tyler's Tower. Do a big dog together, 3-way chop. I don't know, dude. I don't know if they'd be down for that. I don't even know if I'd be down for that. Also, too, guys, if you're not subbed to Eiffel Tower, we have 107 subs already. So I just want to say a huge thank you to the community. I can't believe we have 107 subs already on a channel that has one video and a couple shorts. So if you're not subbed to Eiffel Tower, that's what we're going to be doing. Eiffel Towers, I think, from now that it's kind of got some juice on it. I don't know if we're going to be still rotate through. I think we'll definitely still be streaming there every week. Whether the whole stream is there or if we go, 2 drafts on somebody's account and a third on Eiffel Tower, I don't know. But either way, we're going to be streaming on that channel every week, whether it's 1 draft or 3 drafts. So make sure you are subbed to that. It's in the live chat. I gotta start putting it in the YouTube description. So if you watch after the fact, but again, go sub to Eiffel Tower because we're gonna be streaming there a ton. And I really want to change the fucking the profile picture in the banner. I think we can make it look a little bit more cleaner. Something that's not BBG's editing skills. Let's go Romeo. I think it's fine. We kind of need some more Green Bay stacks. So I think that's okay. And then maybe some RBs here. I like Giddens. I like Dobbins. Probably one of those two. Bad clip from Devin Neal earlier today on Twitter. I saw. Didn't look like he was moving. He looked kind of fat. Wasn't moving well. And some drill again. I'm putting too much stock into that, but I just thought it was worth mentioning. That's hard. That's the hard hitting analysis you guys come for here. Again, guy, 40 likes for a second draft. So go down there, tap the like button. 40 likes for a second draft. We got 40 people watching, so in theory we should be able to get it. We're currently at 27. 13 more likes for a second draft. I want to get in Dobbins. Let's just do it. He's gonna get fucking signed, hopefully. Hopefully he gets fucking signed. Oh, all right. Yeah, I think we're just tacking on running backs and receivers on the rest of this draft. So we got 3 more picks, maybe 2 more receivers and 1 more running back. 4, 6, 8, 2. I like that build. I think that build is good. Very nice. Very nice. All right. How's LaDainian Tomlinson's team coming out? Not bad. Actually, not bad at all. I actually have drafted quite a bit of Ramondre in this contest. I don't draft Ramondre in like any other contest, but for some reason in this contest, I'm like, I could see Ramondre being good for the boys this week. I don't know. I think that's great. All right. Also, too, for those of you who are unaware, Loretto Town Baseball opening day is tomorrow. I know. And some of you might be like, Tyler, what's Loretto Town Baseball? Town Baseball Minnesota is fucking huge. All my buddies playing this one town ball team. According to Fox 9 News and the graphic they put under my name when they interviewed me, I'm the #1 Loretto Lark fan. You will be seeing a lot more Lark tweets on Twitter. I swear, I'm a little bit more involved in the best ball Twitter sphere now. I kind of know what can get some numbies. But like the last 2 years, any like Minnesota town ball tweet I would put out did like 10 times better than any fantasy football tweet I had to put out. Like there's a really big niche of the Minnesota town baseball. So expect to see some of that content because we're going to the fucking moon. Loretto Larks. Everybody better buy a goddamn Lark jersey, Lark t-shirt. I'll buy one for you and I'll ship it to your house. God, how many subs do I have to get before I start selling merch? You know what I mean? Who would buy merch? One person, maybe? One person would buy merch? What would it be? What would the merch be? Flag football, just like a graphic tee. Not a graphic tee, like just a plain text tee that says flag football. you know, and then like less than NFL players, flag footballers, NFL players. Maybe that's the shirt. Maybe BBG and I do a collab on that, split the profits 50-50, something like that. Or I'm a cokehead. I'm a cokehead. The picture of Coker on the back. I know BP would buy that shirt. BP would buy 5 of those shirts. Alternate them through 1 day a week. All right, let's go. Calvin Austin. Know what, dude? Fuck it. Fuck it. Coker.
You heard the nickname for your fans?
Yes, I have. Yes, I have.
I'm just a cokehead, dude. Out of context, that's crazy, but I'm a cokehead. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, BP, you cracked me up. You cracked me up. All right. I drafted Dontavian Wicks while that video was playing. Green Bay. Made sense. So there it is. There it is. All right. Again, we have 45 people watching right now. Again, we're looking for 40 likes for a second draft. We're at 31. Need 9 more likes. 9 more likes. Go tap the like button, please. All right. Last click RB. I don't know. Somebody give me their favorite last round RB. Someone give me. I don't even care. I'll if there's one that I like, one that piques my interest, I will draft that person. Everybody in the chat, give me your favorite 20th round RB. Let's hear them. Let's hear them. Davis, like Isaiah Davis. Is that an Isaiah Davis shout? I've never drafted Isaiah Davis, but I definitely would. I have Brees though, so I can't. Taj Brooks. Okay. I would draft Isaiah Davis. I have Brees, so I will not be doing that. What's going on, Bindles? How we doing? AJ Dillon, says Justin. Yeah, what if AJ Dillon's the 2 and not Will Shipley? Krosky Merritt, says Fantasy Dog. All right. I don't hate it. We have 2 people saying Ja'Cory, so Ja'Cory's there, I'll take him. If he's there, I will take him. Oh, we got the missile too lined up. The fucking missile. Who's like the farthest down guy I would actually click in a draft? Land Larson? Dude, fuck yeah. He's not even on a fucking team though. That's tough. Mullings? Mullings is kind of fun, dude. Liked him at Michigan. He was sick. Who else? Elijah Mitchell. I like ETN. Martinez, RB3. He's Krosky Merrick. There's a path where he's just better than Eckler gets on the field. Yeah, the good ETN. I agree. Trevor? I agree. All right. Okay, one more pick. Let's go Ja'Cory. That's what the chat said. Ja'Cory it is. There we go. All right, that's going to do it for me today. We'll be back tomorrow, Sunday. Probably it's either going to be an early stream, like 10 or 11, honestly, because the game is at 1, or it's going to be like a later night stream on Sunday. So one of those 2. Again, keep updated on the Twitter, PPR Teller on Twitter, and there we go. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out with us. Peace.